Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is PZSniXSniPe here, and today I'm going to be demonstrating a Reactor Hellion Expand against Zerg. This build is actually pretty good for TBT as well, but for the most part I'm just going to be explaining it in perspective of a TBZ. So basically the whole point of this build is you use the Hellions in order to get map control against the Zerglings, and then while you're doing that you're going to contain the Zerg into their base by using the Hellions to camp out their front yard. Now, obviously, roaches will hard counter Hellions, but in certain scenarios like that, it actually puts Zerg behind, economically speaking, if they do not do damage with the roaches. So that's why you always throw up a bunker in front of your expand. Because I'm just going to build my expand right here as soon as I'm ready to, and usually you build a command center while your factory is being started. And the basic build order is you're going to go 12 racks, 13 refinery. As soon as your second depot is finished, you'll be able to start your factory right off the bat. And then before you start your reactor, know that you'll be able to have 2 marines at most before you start your reactor, because your 3rd marine it won't be done by the time you hit 50 gas to build that reactor. So usually I skip out on the 3rd marine instead of letting it finish. Now I'm just going to go ahead and throw down my refinery. And as for my scouting, I'm just going to use this SV right here at the barracks. You don't have to worry about roaches that soon. The only roach plays that you need to worry about is if they go like roach warren first before expanding, because then it's just a really aggressive build where they go 3 roach pressure. But I mean, there's nothing a bunker can stop. You should be able to scout it early on. Oh, the general rule of thumb on Shakuras, since we're at anyways, is the Overlord. If they're cross positions, they'll hit your base around 220, like they'll be over here around 220. And I kind of messed up on the scouting pattern, so we'll just use this SCV to scout. And we'll scout diagonally, even though this is the computer player, so I noticed how I didn't scout. Usually you want to send your SCVs over here, otherwise they can go behind, or they can go over here, which they usually don't. And make sure you build your factory by your barracks, that way you don't have to wait so long for the factory switch with the racks.
Upgrade complete.
What's going on? In the rear with the gear.
See, watch. I'm already at 50 gas and the marine's not even halfway done. That's why you usually only get the 2nd marine. I mean, you could let it finish if you want, but I recommend not doing that. And we're going to use this SCV to build my orbital, my next command center.
This better be good. Big job, huh? You gonna give me your SCV ready? Huh?
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, and he is getting a roach one, so I better throw up a bunker, right?
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Now this is where the build totally deviates. You can go for a tech lab and then continue to go for Blueflame Hellions. Maybe you want to go for a marine Blueflame with Medivac drop play, or maybe you just want to go straight into tank production as soon as you get your 4th Hellions out. Because usually you go 4 Hellions no matter what, as long as you're going this build. So
Add-on complete.
So this pretty much concludes the tutorial of this video. Like I said before, you can basically, there's a lot of strategy you can do at this point. Just depends on what your opponent's doing. You see he's going to roach warren early on. If this is a good opponent, he would have already expanded after that, or the roaches would have hit. Now the danger about early roaches is that, like, since you're going Hellions, you have nothing really to hard counter them except for your bunker. But the roaches can tend to just go walk around and go behind your mineral patches and deny your expansion, or they can just go straight up here and start harassing your depots. So you generally want to build a bunker in a really good spot if you can. I would say this is fine, but if you know your opponent's going for like 3 roach aggression early on, you'd probably want to build it like a little bit closer to the ramp. That way they can target the roaches over here. Or you can just be safe and not greedy like this and build the command center over here instead and just wait until you scout your opponent. So thanks for watching, guys, and in the future I might make a advanced tutorial for this build, like transitioning out of it. There's lots of transitions. So stay tuned guys, and thanks for watching.